That's right. He was touching himself. To hear this story about my son when he was young, you need to hang around. Welcome back. As I said, I hope every one of y'all are having a fantastic day. Welcome to downtown Temple, Texas. For some of you that maybe haven't seen my previous videos where I was downtown, where I ride around and tell you about my my son's embarrassing story. Like I said, you're gonna love this story. He doesn't like it too much. He does not like it too much. So, but you know what we got to do before we get to that? We have to mention this episode's famous woman I would like to date. And I'm going to go with another country music person. I need to get down here and get a picture with that mural. Let's go with Cheyleesi Ballerini. Cheyleesi Ballerini. Oh, look at this beautiful, talented country music singer right here. Honey Pie. What a beautiful, beautiful woman. Talented. Man, something else, man. Wow. I had no idea. I hadn't really been paying attention. I've heard country songs and stuff, but I really haven't been paying attention to the singers and stuff, you know. I usually don't watch music videos, and I'm like, holy moly, look at her, man. Look at her. She is hot, 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 hot. Don't want to go that way? No, I don't. Don't want to go that way? Yeah, I do. But look at her, man. Look at Cheyleesi Ballerini. Beautiful, beautiful woman. I definitely wouldn't mind going on a date with her, for sure. So, anybody that knows anybody that might know someone that could get a hold of anybody. Oh, you know what I need to do? First, don't forget, I'm being followed. There's a reason for it, trust me. Don't forget, Cheyleesi, our first date would be to the range, where I'll let you play with everything that I have that goes boom. Everything. And then I'm going to try to talk you into getting in my creepy van and going to a Forgotten Angels campout. It's for charity. You will have fun. If you haven't been to a Forgotten Angels campout, you are truly missing out. It's that much fun. Alright, so to try this again. Anybody knows anybody can possibly get a hold of anybody that might know someone that knows Cheyleesi Ballerini. My email is 9millson2wheels@gmail.com. Email me, and I will definitely return that email. Honey Pie. So this is, like I said, downtown Temple. Let's see. Let's go this way. I'm just going to cruise around downtown. I'm just trying to blow off a little steam. I've had a horrendously bad birthday week, which I will explain in a later video. Legally, I can't actually explain it at the moment. Oh, I thought that was a road. I won't go that way since it's not a road. But, also, don't forget to check out in the description links to Forgotten Angels, their Facebook page, their web page, all that stuff. Get you some raffle tickets. Help them end foster care abuse. You cannot go wrong by helping them out, giving your money to that charity. Awesome charity. And you can win a motorcycle. For a $25 raffle ticket, you can win a motorcycle. A motorcycle. Did you hear that? Okay. They give away motorcycles from time to time. You can, like I said, a $25 raffle ticket, or you can sign up for Harness. Harness is the best way, I think. Harness rounds up the purchases that you make with your debit card to the nearest dollar and gives that rounded up amount to Forgotten Angels. It's a click it and kind of forget it kind of thing. You can make all kind of different things you can do with Harness, and if you sign up for Harness, you're automatically enrolled in all the giveaways. It's a click it and forget it kind of thing. I truly enjoy Harness. You gonna go? All right. It's like I said, I do Harness, so it's so definitely check that out. Check out Shadetree Surgeon's channel. Check out Cheyleesi's channel down there in the description. Also, they will have information on the latest motorcycle giveaway. But more importantly, help them in foster care abuse. Now, also in the description, you'll see a link to my Patreon. I'd much rather you give your money to Forgotten Angels. Okay, but if you do so and want to help me out with my channel with equipment and travel expenses and stuff like that, you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You can help me out. I have 3 levels. I have pistol, rifle, and bazooka. Also, link down there in the description. You will get your name at the end of the video, full-length video. You have your name if you want your social media stuff posted in the description. Check out their stuff when you go down there, check everything else out. And your cool factor will increase by 10%. Not kidding. When my son was born, I was working at an Albersons grocery store. I worked in the camera department, where you, as a customer, if you had a membership card, you could rent VHS cassettes, movies, for your VCR to enjoy. Alright, so because of that, I got to know a lot of the customers because they come in with their membership card. Of course, I'd have to write down, not computerized, write down their what movie they were getting, all kind of stuff, all their information, giving them a receipt, so I got to know their names. But, I know a lot of the customers. And so I got, like I said, know their names. I knew all the cashiers. I knew majority of the people that worked there. Pretty good, too. Oh, damn, there's a car right there. He was hiding. So, like I said, I know everybody. After my son was born, I moved on to bigger and better things. Bigger and better things. So, whenever we go in there, usually on a Friday, we do our grocery shopping. First place we hit would be the bakery. And that was my son's treat for that, for being, good. If we go to the bakery and the ladies in the bakery he'd stand there like Garfield against the little glass where the cookies and everything are, and he would get to pick out a cookie to eat while we were grocery shopping, to munch on. It was one of his favorite things to do. Anyways, I'm just telling you that the situation, okay? So, I should have turned there. Maybe I'll turn here. So, we would do that. I mean, most Fridays I had a normal type job, and I would get paid on Fridays, so we do our grocery shopping there on Fridays. Now, here's my high-tech design. You watch this. Look at this high-tech design right here. All right, so this is my high-tech, kind of stuff here, man. Check it out. All right, this is the Albersons grocery store that I used to work at. This is the main entrance to the front, and there's a parking lot out here, and there's a side entrance over here. There's a restroom right there. Okay, now this is what I'm going to be talking about. These are registers. Okay, this is inside the store. This is the storage area within the store. But this is where you shop, this area here. The very end register is the one we went through, and we had to go all the way across here to go out the door over here. There's a restroom, as I said. Okay, so there was actually 6 registers at each end, I think. I just ran out of room to draw. But like I said, we started out at the very end, at the very last register over here, and had to cross all the registers on the way out of the store. And that's the bathroom. Remember that. Like I said on the high-tech design pointing out, we just finished our shopping. We're at this age where he's, you know, he's at the age where we think we got potty training whooped. Alright? So, we're shopping. And we're shopping. We get done, we're at the very end register. The very end. So in order for us to leave, because we're out the side door, we have to go across every pass, you know, walk right in front of every register. Now, along the way, right, the ex-wife number 1 is pushing the cart, because she knows I'm going to go along and shake people's hands and say hi, and all the cashiers want to say hi to Matthew, or did I say Matthew? Oops, hi, and you know, get a hug or whatever and everything else. So we're going along, taking our time, saying hi to everybody, and you know, the cashiers are wanting to say hi to Matthew. And one of the cashiers gets my attention, and she points behind me. Matthew's behind me, and he's walking funny. He is walking with his legs together, his knees together. Which way do I want to go? With his knees together, just all kind of funky walking, like he's got to go to the bathroom, and he's doing this, you know. And I'm like, holy cow, he's got to go bathroom. He's gonna wet himself. So I said, all right, let's go. Let's go to the bathroom. Come on. And he straightens up and he stops. And he says, I ain't got to go to the bathroom, Dad. I ain't got to go potty. I'm like, you sure you ain't got to go potty? It's along the way. The bathroom's only, you know, as we go out. All right. So he's, nope, I ain't got to go potty. Straightened up and starts walking right. I said, okay. All right. So I continue on. Saying hi to people, you know, just shaking hands and stuff. Cashiers are saying hi to Matthew once again and all this stuff. So all of a sudden, people are giggling. And I turn around and look, and he's walking all funny again with his knee together, like he's got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the heck? So I stop and I take him by the hand. I said, all right, let's go to the bathroom. There's a full-blown restroom emergency. He's about, you know, to make a mess in the store. And so I grabbed him by the hand, and he put the skidders on. He put the brakes on. You know how they lock them knees and, you know, you can't drag them kind of thing? He put the brakes on, and he's like, Daddy, I ain't got to go to the bathroom. I ain't got to go potty. I ain't got to go potty. I promise I ain't got to go potty. I'm like, are you sure? You ain't got to go potty. And he's like, nope, I ain't got to go potty. I said, well, all right. Now, by this time, ex-wife number 1 had seen this spectacle and probably knew what was going to happen. She had ESPN or something like that, because she was gone. You would have thought she was driving that grocery cart with a top fuel dragster. I kid you not. She was hauling butt. All right? She was almost to the door, side door. Now, we continue on after that. I'm saying hi to everybody, and the cashiers are saying hi. All of a sudden, I mean, like I said, because this spectacle is happening right in front of all the registers, everybody was looking by then. Okay, everybody. So, sure enough, I turn around, and there he is again, holding himself and walking with his knees together and just doing like this and just everything else, like he's got to really go to the bathroom. So I stop, and everybody's giggling, people are laughing, kind of giggling, you know. So I stop, and I go down to one knee in front of him, and I take him by the shoulders, and I says, if you ain't got to go to the bathroom, then why are you touching yourself? And he, it was like he, what's the word I want to use? It was like he grabbed the microphone, you know, where they call for a price check. Can I get a check on aisle 6? Can I get a price check on aisle 6? He stands up straight, and I got him by the shoulders going, hey, if you got to go to the bathroom, we need to go. You can't, don't go in your pants now. He says, oh, Dad, I ain't got to go potty. And I said, well, if you ain't going to go potty, why are you touching yourself? Why? And he stands up straight and looks, and like I said, like he grabbed the microphone there for a price check. He says, because I like it when it gets stiff and points in the air. Yep, that's what he said. In front of every dang buddy. And I went, oh my gosh. I wasn't embarrassed, but the whole place just lit up laughing. Dude, you're going wrong. Oh, I thought you were about to turn left. It's a one-way. I mean, they were just, the whole, I mean, all 12 registers is an uproar. I ain't kidding you. Everybody heard him say it. And that's my son. So that was my embarrassing, it wasn't embarrassing, but it's embarrassing for him to hear that story. But yeah, I thought it was kind of comical. And we, of course, the ex-wife, number one, was already out the door and gone. And I kind of took a bow and said, yep, that's my son. And matter of fact, I do believe one of the cashiers said, yeah, that's Matt's son, for sure. So, yeah, that's our embarrassing little story from my son. For my, you know, about my son, I should say. All right, that's going to be it for guys. I got a major video coming soon. Some things that are happening legal-wise that I cannot talk about, and I hope you enjoy it. Now listen, that'll be coming later. Be sure to leave a thumbs up for this video. It helps give that middle finger to YouTube's algorithm. Be sure to share this video. Share. That also helps. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That also helps. All it does is notify you whenever I put up a video. Visit everybody in the description. Check out their YouTube channels. Check out Forgotten Angels. Get you some raffle tickets. That's going to be it, guys. Y'all know how it goes. If you have served or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you stand up your, oh my gosh, these people are scaring the dog snot out of me today. Screwing me all up. Okay, where was I at? If you're in the healthcare industry, if you're a truck driver out there delivering the goods and we can have a good life, you vote, stand up for your rights. You're awesome. We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Just let me get going here. Don't forget to carry things that go boom. Be safe out there. And of course, ladies, flash a stranger today.